if you haven't heard, God is still undefeated. That is the message from Tyree Smith, creator and curator of No Rival Nation. In this next clip, you're going to hear him speak about the heart and the mission behind No Rival. You do not want to miss this. As somebody who's attended a couple of No Rival events, including the most recent No Rival Festival, you feel that intentionality with the events that you curate, because it is a place where Christians can gather, have a good time, and be able to have community that is outside of the four walls of the church. Speak a little bit about the mission of No Rival Nation.
Absolutely. So one of the biggest things we want to do is really be church outside of the four walls of the conventional church. You know, we have this desire to put ourselves in places where people who may never go to church get a whiff of who we are. And there's typically this perception on the church as being old school, traditional. You know, you got to be suit and tie. Don't, you know what I'm saying, move out of the box too much. Don't break any rules. For us, we have an opportunity to show people who we are as the church, as in not a building, but a people that have the presence of God with us wherever we go. And we know how to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like when you, it might look a little unorthodox as a church because we out there just jamming out, good music, good artists,
having a good time,
dancing and stuff. Like, you know, so you can't help but if you like a, you know, a random bystander just passing by the area where we're at, you can't help but ask, what is that? Why is there so many people? You know what I'm saying? What's going on over here? And then you're going to see a big sign that says God is still undefeated. And so you going to question, like, what is going on? Like, is this new age Christianity? What are we doing here? Like, no, we just a bunch of people that love Jesus. That's it. We just ain't getting down. So come on over.
Simple as that.
It's as simple
as that. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. That's the operation. And, you know, by the grace of God, man, we've been able to do quarterly events. Just had our first big major event. We had a festival last month. Was it last month, sis? Yeah, it was in June. Thomas Flying.
It was in June.
Thomas Flying.
You had Dion, Scooty Wob, Valerie Bonds, Isaiah Schumann, and Gisela Wong, who are engaged. you had Trula, you had Lovekin, Mark Ballo, what up, Erg? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
What up, RG?
Okay, what up, RG? Yeah. And Clark Beckham from American Idol. You had a line up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You had a line up at the festival, including Tyree.
You know what I'm saying? It was out there. It was dope, man. It was dope. It was so many good people.
It was.
And we had, again, you know, just it was a lot of people that, you know, they probably didn't know who any of those artists were. They probably never went to a church, was able to come out there and just, you know, be able to be around love and the tangible presence of God. You know, one of the biggest comments that we got was a group of young ladies traveled like 2 hours to get to the festival. And one of our staff members that we contracted heard a conversation that they were having, and they went up to the lady and was like, "Hey, is this like a Christian event?" She was like, "No, we just, you know, happen to love Jesus." And she was like, "Oh, okay, because we're not Christian, we don't go to church or anything." But as soon as we stepped foot on the premise, like we felt like a shift, like something just like felt different, like the atmosphere just felt different, and we really appreciate this. And so, like hearing stuff like that is like, okay, mission accomplished. We're doing what we need to do out here.
Mission accomplished.
You know what I'm saying?
We are Christian and we are out here. I thank my brother Tyree Smith for taking the time to speak with me. If you would like to hear the full episode of the Saved by Grace podcast with Tyree Smith, episode 6, I highly recommend it. Check out the Saved by Grace podcast. Saved by Grace is available everywhere. Wherever you're listening, that's where it's at. Until next time, but hey, remember, you've been saved by grace.